and welcome to today's class. Today we're going to be doing a Vinyasa flow. So every posture will basically lead into another. We'll be working with our breath throughout the class. So as much as you can, try and keep up with your breath. If you can't, take a rest in child's pose or do as much as you can to the best of your capability, but most importantly, have fun. That's what we're here for, fun and just movement. So let's meet on our mats with our legs crossed today, eyes closed, hands resting on the knees. We're just taking 5 breaths here, gathering our thoughts for today's practice and just releasing any sort of expectations that you may have. And just really settling down into your body. Really fill the belly with air. And exhale. Just begin to blink the eyes open. Then bring the hands as if you're going to come into a prayer position. And then push down until the fingertips point down towards the legs. And then you've got the backs of the hands together. And then you'll come back up and push up back into prayer. Then again you'll push down until your fingers are pointing down, and then back of the hands are together, and then up. So just doing this a few times to warm up the wrists. Just get your natural flow of it. The fingers can sort of interlace. And then already starting to begin to move with your breath. So maybe you inhale as you push your fingertips down, and you exhale as you draw them up. This time, draw your gaze down with an inhale, and as you exhale, draw the palms up, reaching up. Again, inhale, draw down, and inhale, exhale up. Reaching up here, tucking in the ribs and the tailbone. Exhale forward, fold over the legs. Relax the shoulders and the chest here, relax the head. My hands might be cut off, but try and go to your distance, keeping the back nice and flat. Relax the elbows, relax the neck. And walking the hand to the right hand side, so kind of get that elbow in line with the knee. Then bring that left hand to open up the side. So you're going to stack the shoulders on top of each other. So wherever you are here, if you're just reaching your hand in front of the knee, bring the shoulders up. So it's a little bit of a twist with a side stretch. Relax the shoulders. And draw the hand down again. So now we're facing down, not up anymore, and walk the hands to the center. Realign yourself, relax the shoulders, lengthen the back and the spine. And when you're ready, walk that left hand to the left. So whether you're reaching quite far or your hand is either resting on the knee or even just in front of the knee, you can even tent the fingers. Reach the arm up to the side and cross it over. So you're reaching into the same way that your fingertips are pointing. Keep your gaze to the top of the hand, neutral or down to the palm. Alright, inhale in. As you exhale, bring that hand down. Begin walking your hands back to the center. And we'll inhale, flip the palms up, and then draw a big circle around the body, drawing the fingertips point towards the sky. Then relax the shoulders here. And then exhale, just release the hands down to the knees. Come into a tabletop position. Nice stacked joints. Shoulder above the elbow, elbow above the wrist. Evenly spread the fingers. And then the same going on at the back. You want your hips above your knees. And then just push yourself back so that the seat's on the heels. And then inhale, draw yourself forward so you're leaning your shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, push back using the bottom of the palm, and then inhale, grip as you pull forward. Exhale again, push back, and then inhale, gripping, drawing yourself forward. Keep pushing down into the hands so you're protecting the wrist. Exhale, come back into the tabletop. This time, tuck your toes if you have to. Get that pinky toe thrust also. Mine likes to curl in. Okay, then coming back here, we're going to go through that again. We're going to push back. This time we'll come around the side, around the front, all the way over to the left hand side and back again. Again, push forward this time and we'll come over from the left, back to the heels, over to the right. Use your toes to guide you to the center and push back. And then just one more, push forward and grip, push back, lift the knees. Inhale, drop the knees, push forward, exhale there, inhale, push back, lift the knees. Exhale, release the knees, release the toes, sit back on the heels, just shake the wrists out a bit. You can rotate them a bit. So drawing circles with the knuckles. Again, coming back onto the hands and the knees. We'll inhale, lift the left arm up, reaching towards the sky. Try and keep the shoulders nice and straight. Again, gaze down to the right hand or in the center. And then as you exhale, release that hand underneath the right armpit. Going in for a nice little thoracic spinal stretch. Put the hand on the face and the mouth. You can take the right hand and extend as an option. Still try and keep that shoulder wrapping towards the cheek. And breathe. And just keep your gaze neutral, your neck in line with your spine. Push down into the front of the toes, just making active movements all the time. Your next inhale, right hand comes towards the face. Spread the fingers, push down into the palm. Come up to stretch the arm out and exhale, release that left hand down. Go over to the opposite side now. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, release it underneath the left armpit. And then again, option here, left hand can go to reach in front of you to the top of the mat. Lengthening the breath here now, starting to deepen it. Next inhale, left hand comes to the face. Reach up with the right hand. Exhale, come into your tabletop. Work your hands to the top of your mat. Then gently bow your chest down. Keep the neck neutral here. And really send the seat bone up towards the sky. So you're really bringing a nice curve in the spine. If this is too much on the spine or the shoulders, then you can come onto the forearms. And again, practice that, sending the seat up to the sky. Really open up the shoulders here. Keep the neck nice and neutral and breathe. Inhale, draw the hands towards the face here. If you're bending your elbows, you'll just walk your hands towards the face. So we're coming back into the tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees to come into your hovering tabletop. So you might need to walk your hands underneath your shoulders, push into your palms, round up the back. Really engage the quads here, and the glutes. Try and bring the knees to just about hovering off the mat. Inhale, send the seat back to down dog. You go back into that hovering tabletop. Lift the heels a lot, bend the knees, hovering. Try and lift the right foot. Drop in the right foot, lift the left foot. Drop in the left foot, exhale into down dog. It's quite a short down dog. And then again, rolling the shoulders away from the middle of the back. Armpits coming towards the cheeks, really pushing to the palms to lengthen the arms. One more of those. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees a lot, come to hover, push into the palms. Lift that right leg. Can you straighten it now? Come bring it back. And inhale, round the shoulders. Exhale, can you lift the left knee and straighten? Draw it back and exhale, release it down. Push back, downward dog. Begin to walk your hands towards your knees. Towards your feet. Bring a big bend into the knees. Feet about hip distance apart here. Bending over the legs. You can wrap onto the arms so each hand grabs onto an elbow. And then just begin to dangle over the legs in the ragdoll pose. It's really good back opener. You can sway from left to right. Allow your breath to massage the belly as it pushes against the thighs. So release the hands down. Just hanging out here, hanging the neck and the head heavy. Next inhale, push into the feet, keeping a bend in the knees. Begin pushing to come up into a standing position. Keep the knees nice and bent. Round the spine to come up. Stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Head to come up last, shoulders roll back, neck comes up, and the head comes up. Good stuff. If you're at the back of your mat like me, take your walk to the front, into Namastè, big toes touching, heels slightly apart, or if the hips are feeling very tight today, you can have the feet hip distance apart, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, so I'm enjoying my toes together and heels apart, and the way you can judge that is the heels apart. So if you bend the knees should run in line with your toes. In most of your standing positions, it's good to have the knee in line with the toes. It's the safest position for the knee. So heels apart, when I bend my knees will run in line with my toes. My arms hang alongside my body, middle finger runs in the middle of my thigh. So it's a good position for the shoulder also. Standing here, slight tuck in the tailbone. Bring yourself to a gazing point. It could be an object in the room or a spot on the floor. Maybe the tip of your nose. Just bring our focus back to our breath. We're going to go through some salutations now. A little bit of a sequence. Some sweat to the body. So inhale, draw the arms up into high mountain, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips, bend the knees here, relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the legs. You can place the hands on the shins, under my bush here. Inhale and then exhale, bend the knees a lot, place the hands underneath the shoulders, step yourself back to a plank. So a nice long plank, shoulders still above the wrists, inhale round the back. Exhale, drop the knees and tuck the toes. Bend the elbows and bring the chest all the way to the mat. Try and keep the shoulders from caving in, so lift the shoulders, opening the chest. Inhale, draw the elbows in towards the spine. Exhale, tuck your chin, push into your hands, coming into a kneeling plank. Tuck the toes, send the seat back downward dog. 2 breaths here. If you're feeling very tight in the hamstrings, maybe lift the heels a lot. You can bend the knees a bit. Inhale, gaze forward. Begin walking towards the front of your mat. Keep a bend in the knees. The feet are hip distance apart or big toes are together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way back up into extended mountain and back into Namastè. Let's go again. Inhale, reach up for extended. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen for halfway lift, long flat back here. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands, step the legs back into plank. Inhale, round the upper back. Exhale, place the knees, untuck the toes, start bringing the chest all the way down to the mat. This time, inhale, draw the elbows in towards the spine, lift the chest a little bit, pushing into the hands. Tuck the tailbone here. Inhale, exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine, going into down dog. Keep pushing into the palms, spread the fingers. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round the body. Exhale, Samasthiti. One more time, this time we'll use Chaturanga. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hips. Relax over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, step back into plank. Inhale here, option to go into Chaturanga, or you drop the knees, bring the chest down, go into Cobra. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog, round the shoulders, draw them in towards each other, lifting the legs from the mat for your Up Dog. Tap the chin, push into the palms as you come into Downward Facing Dog. Breathe. 5 breaths. Take a rest if needed. Next, inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk to the front of your mat. Big toes meet, heels apart, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back into your Samasthiti. We'll move into silent salutation B. Inhale, chair, hinge from the hips, bending the knees, resetting the seat low, reaching the arms up. Feet are pushing into the mat. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift up. Exhale, bend the knees, place your hands, step back, downward facing dog. So the right foot then comes into the middle of the mat, moving into warrior one. So left foot comes to the front. So you're in a lunge. You inhale, hands come up, warrior one. Tuck in the tailbone and wrap that right inner thigh towards the midline of the body. Hands come down the middle line, shape out that front foot, coming into a lunge. Move back into plank, inhale, round the upper back, exhale, move all the way down, belly onto the mat. Unflip the toes, draw the elbows in towards the middle line of the body. Inhale, lift the chest into cobra. Inhale, tuck the chin, push into the hands. As you come up into the knees, tuck the toes, down dog. Left heel comes into the middle of the mat, right foot to the front, warrior one on the opposite side. So neutral can be, gaze can be neutral here, or you can look up towards the sky. Whenever's comfortable for the neck, coming back into that lunge. Plank. So option here can move to Cobra or Chaturanga. Up dog. And we're all meeting down dog. Left foot comes forward to the front of the mat. You're in a lunge here. Really push into the hands, rounding the upper back. You might need to scoot that right foot in towards the middle of the mat and then inhale, come into a high lunge. Exhale, drop that right heel. So you're opening up the hips here. Bend the left arm, rest the forearm on the thigh. So you can bring that right heel in a bit closer if you don't have as much flexibility in the legs and the hips. Otherwise, go as deep as is comfortable for you and safe. Nice bending that left front knee, resting, not leaning on that thigh, and then drawing that right arm to the top of the mat, gazing underneath the arm, again neutral or down. Keep breathing, using their legs and their feet here. Inhale, push up into warrior two. Really opening the shoulders here, pushing into that front foot. Inhale, draw the palms into the middle line of the body, push into that front leading left leg. And now draw both feet to face the side of the mat. And just walk back. So we're going to be here, and now we'll draw the heels in, and we'll sit down into a squat. So try and keep those knees running in line with the toes, and then the knees on top of the ankles as much as possible. We'll be here for a few breaths, so sink nice and low here. Really pushing on the outsides of the feet, breaking a bit of a sweat here. Breathe. Sink lower. Inhale, reach the hands up into a 5-pointed star. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, draw the hands back into prayer squat down. Inhale, back up, reaching. Inhale, draw the palms in towards the middle line into the prayer mudra. This time, we'll turn the heels out, toes come in. Inhale here, really pushing into the outsides of the feet. Inhale here, exhale forward, fold halfway, hinging from the hips. Exhale, release the hands down. Try and keep the legs straight here. We don't want to bend the knees. We want to keep the legs straight and activate the edges of the feet. Now walk the right hand underneath the face here. That left hand will bring to reach up, stacking the shoulders on top of each other. If you feel that the one hip is pulling up to the side, so my left hand's reaching up, my right hip is trying to cave in, I'll just level it out. Option again, gazing to the grounded hand or the floating hand or neutral, whatever is best for you. You can also tent the fingers here. Release the left hand down, bring it underneath the face. Right hand this time comes to reach. Level out the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, draw the hand down. Bring both hands to underneath the shoulder and then just start walking the hands out as far as they can go for a wide-legged downward dog. So keep the shoulders nice and open, the neck nice and free here. And breathe. Keep pushing down into the feet, using the outside edges of the feet. Your next inhale, walk the hands back towards the middle of the mat and then bend the knees, bring the heels in towards the middle of the mat and then push yourself up into the prayer squat. Try and get the knees directly over the ankles or the knees at least in line with the toes. Hands come into prayer mudra, relax the shoulders, sink deep into the squat. Try and keep the back flat here and breathe. Your next inhale, you're going to shoot the hands up through the center and then out to the corners of the rooms, straightening the legs. Just a gentle bend in the knees. You can turn the feet out also towards the corners of the room. Inhale here, puff the chest up. Exhale. Next inhale, turn that right foot out, bending the knee, coming into a lunge with that right leg, turning onto the left outside of the outside of the left foot, and then just exhale, reach the arms out into warrior two, and breathe. Strong legs. Bend that right hand, come into your side lunge. Left hand reaches through the sky, reaching to the top of the mat. Again, option gaze down, up to the hand or to the center. When you feel that stretch coming from the toes of the left foot all the way through the side body and shooting out the fingertips of that left hand. Good stuff. Inhale back into warrior two. We're going to swing that foot up into a lunge. Exhale all the way down into a lunge on the right hand side here. Exhale, foot comes out. Push into the hands. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Bring the chest all the way down. Elbows draw in towards the midline of the body. Inhale, lift the chest. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Push into the hands, come up onto the knees. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Inhale, draw the knees wide as the mat, big toes together, bring the seat to the heels, 12 spurs. Really feeling the movement of the belly in between the thighs here, the connection of the legs and the mat. Reaching to the top, inhale, rounding to come up, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knees, sending the heel towards the seat. Now opening up that hip a little bit, and then draw the knee towards the nose, rounding the back, crunching up. Drop the knee in between the hands, untuck that left foot. Inhale, open up the chest, gazing neutral. Exhale, look to the left. Can you see that leg? Is it straight? Inhale, center. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, look with your hands down. So you can just do the elbows this evening. If you feel that you're falling over to the right hand side, you can take a towel or a pillow and just prop it underneath the seat there, and then you've got a little bit more stability and a rest for that hip. Just breathing here. Walking the hands underneath the shoulders, coming back up to your full expression of pigeon. And again, looking to the left and seeing maybe you can draw that knee up. Maybe that left hand reaches towards the knee, the foot. Maybe it finds the foot. Maybe the left foot finds the crease of the left arm. Breathing in. And if you haven't found the foot, maybe you're just reaching towards it. Inhale, hand comes all the way over the body. Placing it underneath that shoulder. Place the right hand underneath the shoulder. Tuck the left foot. We're going to exit the way we entered. So as you inhale, lift up, draw the knee towards the nose. Crunching up as you exhale, move into down a 3-legged dog. And then downward dog. Opposite side now. Inhale, left foot comes up for 3-legged dog. Leveling out the hips here, sending the toes flexing down. Heel towards the seat, knees bending, opening up that hip. And then draw the knee towards the nose. Exhale, knee rests in between the hands, and tuck that right foot, opening up the chest. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, center. Walk the hands down. Neutral neck here. And breathing. Maybe you're ready, you want to give it a try, bending that right knee. Inhale, walk the hands underneath the shoulders, push to come up. And maybe you send that right hand out towards the back line of the mat. Gaze to that right foot. Maybe your right foot meets your hand. Possibly the crease of your elbow. Whether you're reaching, grabbing, releasing, hands coming over, pressing under the shoulder, tucking that right toe, push into the hands. As you're rounding the back to bring the knee to the nose, exhale, into down, into three-legged dog, and then down dog. Good stuff. Inhale, plank, exhale, dog. Again, inhale, rounding into plank, pushing into the hands, exhale, dog. Inhale, lift the heels a lot, bend the knees even more, really pushing the chest onto the thighs. Walk the feet towards the front of the mat. Really crunching down, rounding down, bringing the seat lower. Release the seat to the floor and coming into boat. So the knees are at about 90-degree bending here. Try and keep the legs together. Chest open, back nice and flat, core active. Relax the shoulders, lift the chest, engage the quads. Inhale, lift, exhale, release down into a low boat. Inhale, lift. Find your boat. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Find your space. One more time, exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Hug the knees into the chest, tuck the chin. And then roll down onto the back, hugging the knees loosely into the chest. Just being rolling from left to right, massaging the lower back. Maybe walking your way back down the mat like I am. Send the legs up to 90 degrees and interlace the thumbs, draw the arms overhead. Try and keep a nice space for your legs. Keep stretching the hands as we do this practice. So we'll inhale, draw the knee towards the chest. Exhale, shoot the heels out towards the end of the mat, and then inhale, draw the legs up to 90 again. So you're making a big circle. So knees to chest, feet away, feet up, back towards the chest. Okay. So we'll start with our legs in 90, feet flexing, toes pointing towards you. Inhale, knee towards the chest. Exhale, heels go towards the top of the mat or the bottom. Inhale to 90 degrees. Chest, bottom, 90. Keep reaching the arms again. Chest, bottom, 90. 3 more. Work with your breath. Exhale. Inhale, 90. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, kick away. Exhale, 90. Inhale, chest. 1 more. Exhale, kick away. Inhale, 90. Exhale, chest. Hug the knees into your chest. Really push the spine and the lower back down here. Open the knees up. Let the arms or the hands meet the ankles. Move to happy baby. Rocking from left to right. Releasing the feet down to your mat. Feet hip distance apart. Release the hands down alongside the body. Inhale, lift the seat. Really engaging the quads and the knees here as if you're trying to draw them in towards each other. Engaging, really pushing the spine into the mat. See how much of the spine you can push into the mat whilst peeling it off the floor. So you're moving up higher in the spine as you're pushing, as you're lifting lower. And exhale, release down. Again, inhale, send the seat bones up. Hold it here. Really draw the knees together, push down into the feet as you start lifting into full expression. Space in between the chest and the chin. Legs are active, sending the hips up into space. Breathing. And exhale, release again, one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Really feel each section of your back meet the mat. Good stuff. Inhale that left knee in towards the chest. Keep that right knee bent. Exhale, release the right knee. Really reaching with that right foot. Left foot comes to 90. Bend that left knee again. Release the left knee down. Inhale, right leg to 90. Bend the knee, hug it into the chest. Release that left foot down. Right foot to 90. Both legs come into the chest. Release the feet to meet each other on the mat. Knees are wide open. Try and get that connection again with the spine and the mat. Shoulders roll open. Left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly. Making a connection with all 10 toes, all your neighbors. And then drawing the soles of the feet onto the floor and the knees fall in towards each other. Making a capital A with the legs. And then just dropping them to the left. Through the center, over to the right, as if they were windscreen wipers. Nice and slow. Really feeling the massage on the lower back. And coming into a neutral position with the knees falling in towards each other. Release the arms. Lengthen the spine again as you walk the legs down to the corners of your mat. And resting in your final resting pose. Releasing the shoulders and the legs. Any sort of expectations that you may have had for yourself in this class or for this day. And just appreciating the movement of breath and the circulation of blood in the body. Inhalation, welcome small movements back to the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms up above head, creating length in the arms, pointing the toes, creating length in the legs. Drawing the knees into the chest, hugging yourself. Forward finds the knees, creating a little pull with your body. Now we're going to whichever side you're feeling comfortable this evening. And using your hand to assist you to push up into a seated position as we started, palms facing down. Bringing our focus to our breath, allowing the energy to move through our body from our class. Appreciating the movement in our joints, the breath in our lungs. Bowing your head to your heart, your greatest teacher. Namastè. Thank you all so very much for joining me again for such a lovely class. I hope you enjoyed it as much as what I did. If you have any requests, please drop a comment below. Otherwise, subscribe and stay tuned for many more classes. I'll see you